Welcome to Conflict News 24. A look at headlines. Firstly, Congo, East Congo conflict talks underway in Nairobi, Kenya. Who is attending these talks? Secondly, an assassination by poisoning on Congo's president is being confirmed, but he survived. Thirdly, Kenyan troops arrived in Goma a few days ago, and today military assets, vehicles, and other assets of Kenyan military entered Goma from Rwanda. Secondly, Russia Ukraine conflict. Seven foreign ministers today visited Kiev, Ukrainian capital, to show solidarity with the Ukrainian government. And lastly, viewers, we have seen that Russian and allied forces have been largely under pressure in recent months. They could not take control of new territories. Most of the time, they were losing territories. But on one front, in the past 48 hours, Russian and allied forces have broken through Ukrainian defense lines in Donetsk. We have details for you. Firstly, viewers, East Congo conflict, where East Congo is eastern part of Congo, shares border with Uganda, Rwanda, and Burundi. Dozens of armed groups are operating. One major armed group is M23 Congolese Tutsi fighters group, which is advancing towards Goma city in North Kivu. But on Friday, a ceasefire was implemented. Since then, there has been calm on front lines and talks are underway. First round of talks by East Africa Community Platform countries was held in Luanda, Angola. And second such attempt started today in Nairobi, Kenya, where East Africa Community country leaders joined to discuss East Congo conflict. Who is there? William Ruto, obviously, Kenyan president, is hosting the talks. And Uhuru Kenyatta, former Kenyan president, is there. He is East Africa Community's facilitated resolve East Congo conflict. Thirdly, Burundi is president there. Burundi is East Africa Community chair too. And from other countries, delegations are participating. Three East Africa Community leaders attended the summit virtually. Paul Kagame joined the meeting virtually. Felix Tshisekedi, Congolese president, also delivered a speech virtually. And thirdly, Yoweri Museveni, Ugandan president too. The three are not in Nairobi, Kenya. So talks underway. Felix Tshisekedi, Congolese president, reiterated Congo's position that, first of all, M23 fighters must withdraw to their November 2021 position, and then direct talks can start, and peace agreements can be implemented. Paul Kagame spoke. Rwanda is accused of backing M23 fighters, but Rwanda said that, Paul Kagame said that instability in East Congo was a threat to Rwanda too. And he urged implementation of peace agreements signed in the past. So let's see. So far, no joint declaration. Can there be a joint declaration after Nairobi talks? That remains to be seen. Secondly, an assassination attempt on Congolese President Felix Tshisekedi is being confirmed. Reportedly, on the 12th of November, an envelope was sent to his office. Envelope with a one-page letter. The envelope was found suspicious. It was not delivered to the president, and it was sent to some experts, forensic experts, who have confirmed that the envelope, the paper, had traces of cyanide ion, which is a poisonous substance. So Question is, who sent this mail, this letter to Congolese president? Reportedly, a French organization sent this mail to Congo's president, addressed to him. And Congo's government is now raising this issue with France, with a relevant organization in France. But the assassination attempt by poisoning is being confirmed by Congolese government officials on condition of anonymity. Thirdly, viewers, the Kenyan troops arrived in Congo. Two batches have arrived in Congo so far. Burundi's troops already there. In case of failure of talks, we could see start of military offensive by East Africa community countries, Kenya, Burundi, others, to push M23 fighters from their newly captured areas. Kenyan troops are in Goma, and now their military assets, military vehicles, etc. are also arriving in Goma. We have a video clip for you showing the arrival of Kenyan military vehicles. The vehicles arrived in Goma through Rwanda. From Rwanda, the vehicles, the military assets of Kenyan forces already in Goma arrived in Goma from Rwanda. Rwanda shares border with Goma. Watch this clip showing the arrival of Kenyan military vehicles in Goma. Secondly, was Russia-Ukraine conflict. Six countries, foreign ministers visited Kiev, Ukrainian capital today. Almost entire Europe is standing with Ukraine. US is with Ukraine. Military assistance, financial assistance, economic assistance, assistance in terms of accommodating Ukrainian refugees. Europe is standing with Ukraine. So Europe is suffering in terms of that Russia has suspended gas supplies to Europe, and European economies are under pressure too, because they have to support Ukraine. But in several countries of Europe, food prices gone up like rest of the world. Prices of energy gone up. Protests too, people protesting, but still. Europe is standing with Ukraine. 7 country foreign ministers visited Kiev today. The 7 countries are firstly Estonia, secondly Latvia, thirdly Lithuania, fourthly Norway, fifthly Sweden, sixthly Finland, and seventhly Iceland. 6 foreign ministers were in Kiev. Secondly, viewers, first major offensive gain by Russian and allied forces in recent months, I would say, because for the past 3 months, we have seen that Russian forces have been on the defensive, on the retreat. They retreated from Kharkiv, from parts of Kharkiv, then from parts of Donetsk, almost from entire northern Donetsk, they retreated. And then they lost some places in Lugansk too. And lastly, they lost Kherson city. But on one front, in the past 48 hours, Russian and allied forces have made some territorial gains. Bakhmut Horlivka line has been contested for months. Horlivka has been under Russian control. Bakhmut is disputed. Russians managed to enter Bakhmut, but they could not take control of entire Bakhmut town. So Bakhmut, Horlivka road, this entire line remained disputed. The two sides went on fighting, but now reportedly Russians have taken full control of this entire line, Bakhmut, Horlivka line, because Russians have crossed the road, Horlivka-Bakhmut road, and they are presence in areas to the west of Bakhmut, Horlivka road is being confirmed. Russians have been seen in Zelenopilya, secondly in Ozhyanovka. Both are situated to the west of this road. So it's very clear that this entire line has come under Russian control. Ukrainian defenses have collapsed here. And for months, Ukrainian forces defended this line. A garrison close to Horlivka has also come under Russian control. So this is first major Russian breakthrough in the last 2 to 3 months. Otherwise, they have been retreating in most parts of eastern Ukraine, but in Donetsk, on Bakhmut, Horlivka front, Russians are advancing, though Bakhmut is still not under full Russian control. Thank you for watching.